up to now. And then I turn south from paying for money the pass my transit. Now I said, me and Barko. And it's Ampem Darko, Odame Cheme. Now, imagine Catobacco community, but to yen safre, yen candy, yen a jacket seven, whatever kinds of Yanuma, yen in the video. What the German, Nkomo I be dead to me versus here.
CD capsules. My body say.
What body imprensa?
CD ointment. And also
what brand CD imprensa?
Mo se wo pe immune support. Pa. Se do nipa kwa no be ye wa adwuma said yes sir. Simple. Kope CD capsules. Enyarewa mo bo rough. Ye nim so anante ana wa adwuma kakra bi no abra ye so week bia.
Enya me how pa no no.
Enya what CD capsules nkan. Wo ya so mde kope bia. Wo house watcha.
Ena CD ointment.
Eye do tatahwe ada obenya ho no. Ko CD Herbal Center ya. Wo ye CD ointment ni CD capsules no. E wo Lashibi Sharom Sport. Ya e Ben 19 Junction. Na ko tie se general body pains. Nya no ko todwe eye no ya. Na e ko na poso. Honam ya. CD ointment. Enti few days shrim e ko ya wonum di CD capsules. Shrim e ko wonum CD capsules no. Na wo di CD ointment nso e massage.
Na menya ni nyina bi wo he.
Pharmacies, chemical and herbal shops. Dudwa from 050-5767-425 and now 0209-682836. Ampem for abata wamo manu for nkwada we ne fiedum yenu nka ho. FDA ahwehwe sa edwodie nkra to mu agiatum seye.
Enemre yi a nipadua immune system ne nakode kesi. Menye gya me ho ewo immune system ho. Enunti immune support amafa na damfo. Any green food supplement. And when they supporting me immune system, green food supplement, yawa alfalfa, barley grass, wheat opa, and the green hills, a bus supplementer. And no na mene mebusia de ho to so. Say ye dompe munswa, e ye calci hills. Sestra de bone so ginipediana kenten so. We here Garcinia capsules. Green food supplement. Calci Hills and the Garcinia capsules. If your organic hills for Howard Down Suman exhibition at phone for 0244 383817 and 0246 590978. FDA Asha sa ejedi nkra to emu agya to me say eye.
Asampayetia Obayansa fusu wo munibia wankana asam Tema futu sam kakre waso
Eda masibie mamakwa babie me de ba Green TV so edi ameje so ane Ampem Darko Odame ene ye twinsa fro yura car wasm former chairman of confiscated vehicles allocation and founder of Move Ghana Ewofiana mse eja me ma wakwa ba
mbata me muso
boko de
nyame adom
I think say share kakra
e share kakra me de mi hunko sie kakra bi
ide nyame ase
kakra bi
ide nyame ase all right they can say Move Ghana then Kuben
Move Ghana yet me say Move Ghana I think in 2006 at that time me free Canada buy na me say here Ekobi a betumi abaki parties no na a political movement and a party but a political movement that
okay
say yes say near yensu ye be kan ama omebonu ebeko ye no enu na team Move Ghana yetumi ye campaign yetumi ye campaign contribution yetumi ye fundraising for the various political parties to support and now say yetumi calling on the youth say ne be ya ye beti omkasa ne here say youth no be ye say ne be ya mebonu ana omu life ebeko ye no enu na yeti Move Ghana.
Okay, so is there a political party or a NGO or what is it actually about?
It's a kind of NGO, but it's not an NGO. It's a movement. Okay. It's a political action movement. Sana ebe describing no. Now, your core not function. Yet me Move Ghana because Sena amebono econo to me, and yet the problem ye wo ɛwɔ Ghana ɛyɛ political parties no sɛ ebi a daakye bi me standing as independent. We are rooting for an independent candidate obeba president of this country. But Seban say you standing as independent candidate presidential. Yen apply and yen file for independent for majority in parliament. No way. Because the problem say you have a political party and then they have a flag bearer. Okay? Party no the force behind that flag bearer. Flag bearer no Ojinaye no or winning presidential. Then the party wins majority in parliament. Immediately no nya say all the powers no e dey share baku for nsem. Nti wo the powers no share baku for nsem sa enkoye. So eno na the corruption any niyama. So we are standing against that. Move Ghana is standing against that kind of governance. Ye dey say ye be bodero se ne be ya Ghana ye votu emfa 2 million na enhye bakofo nsembium. Wo the presidency no ema MPP for parliament no ema NDC se ne be ya there will be counterbalance. Because say uye wankasa wabrabom uye ade na imbalance ya wabrabo enkoye. Anything na Ghana enkoye no.
Okay. All right. That's a papa. About to na ye the general assessment of about to Ghana Hanomwa. And then in our training for Barko. I go to a bobo. The general assessment of the election 2020.
Yeah. Yeah, two about 1 week ago, right? On the 7th. And I think my declaration on the 9th. By near yeti hey. So maybe South say when I win majority in parliament, I want to mean me. By so sena your election no etieno. Right from that very day, say a name presidential no cry. Say parliament say because the parliament is declared right at the polling station. We all vote now coffee about 5 now over now 9 can abana. Before so be free our police station, they say OMP no wa wini ana wa lozu. Nti ye kekani nyina bom sana adibe chinu that day no on the 8th na say yenim nya wa wini win majority in parliament. But baby I also say no yentumi hu aye hu bi yentumi hu identity because MPP for claim say omu e majority NDC for also claim say there be MPP anya majority omu no more majority sana akoye na uba presidency uba presidential na enusu asem kakra ba ho
okay
asem ba ho ni say figures na isi abe declare say ukambum na uti percentage na it doesn't tally.
Okay,
it does not tally.
51 point, I think that's
29 something
percent. Yes.
Equal to mostly 6 point something million votes. When would it
tally
to
the MPP?
To the MPP. Who tally now? It doesn't tally.
Okay.
No ne Emma say this phone so I can say we near omun calculation according to them. Who form calculation now we are Akufo-Addo wanya 50% plus 1. That is their claim. Nia NDC yeni na say omo obia njina bebi anka say Mahama win the election. Minti here. Minti say Mahama obia kan say Mahama win the election. Omo dia an say Mahama vote total no. Omo apade no omo di bia ka ho omo ye kana na bi na say na be ya obenya 50% plus 1. Now NDC omu baby omu jina ne say say yesa enhwehwem say na be ya be call run off enu ni omu problem
but some hwem that polling station bia no MPP for a polling agent or NDC for polling agent or mo ye we are collecting nyina ma obia political party to be nya na there so identity was about say still was so one chance see ye wi
onim abai ye tutu abano tama ye 2 years start ye kenkan ena mi bra frame ona onso start say omu nyina omu NDC ye nyina ye NDC for obisa me say me NDC and sa conversation you be nya sa conversation
okay e be ba ho no
e be ba ho no nti all the figures no start 2-year platform all the brothers platform the two soon and I make and say look Thomas I'm seeing some trend the trend that is so similar to 2008 obi oye NDC ni Akufo-Addo kora o han president Akufo-Addo o no on him say he has gone through similar thing before exactly what happened in 2008 on him say at that time no now MPP na incumbent government but the difference ni say now Akufo-Addo was standing for the first time so but Akufo was going out and Akufo-Addo was standing but NPP was the incumbent government and I call about two yeah 2 years no one to me who say NDC are winning parliament 2008 immediately to me who say NDC are winning parliament MPP BBA say they will deny the fact say initially between the 7th and the 8th MPP BBA say Omeka say NDC winning parliament so at that time maybe who winning parliament I just say the presidential no council ne be to me Abu Mania accomplish policies for the country and all that. So they did everything to prevent that message say NDC are winning parliament. But in the end, Ebapefe say NDC are winning parliament. Now, there are so many things. On say yacho about but near electoral commission within our system, within the party system, from international community and all that. A lot go on behind closed doors. Ordinary people no fire meaning say there was mean to me blame you be but there was strong opposition to the fact say obi be declare 50% plus 1 at that time. Akufo-Addo was leading all right. He was leading just like now. He was leading. But was it exactly 50% plus 1? That was the debate. But a train Afrajan did deny Esiho declare the exact Dodoa Akufo-Addo anya, which means wanya 50%, or very close, or very close to 50%. But want to me, I make it 50% plus 1 vote. Say then you call run off. Say who the two near SC this 2020 no acquire very similar, very similar. But the only difference in say pray in say you be two you boasi. You was na ya kikan and now ya tabulating na mabibia IMP because you can't deny anybody's vote. Obia kotuaba. Oh, no one can say there be onya say na wenya na koye akasakasa. When you try to disenfranchise somebody, it's very painful. Oh, the heart, Yakuma for democracy is the fact say we acknowledge everybody's vote. Say who to me a kind obia vote because nipa got ako salai. We are bebe what to aba amani candidate. Who are tabulate one tabulating ye and koye. So we have to be extremely careful in our tabulation. I miss Afarajan. Afarajan doesn't rush things. Or tama was on Rashiniyama. Or bet to Nibuase despite this huge pressure. Pressure baby pressure na every banu madam fo enya agro
all right yani area ka was and any Nkomo Eofia no say or you share the analysis of the just ended election 2020 no Nkomo na egusu a ye na adentina o mix Afaraja because the same thing Afaraja still so no Ghana for na atmen for na ka Afaraja adwuma o ye no ye ni so but adentina area ka was o ka say
prophet is never like in his own, I don't know, there's a BBI a prophet is not appreciated in his own. On say, oh, BBI, when he's so bad, free on Sam, as I say, Sa, nay. Afrajan, to me, went to or pressure, tremendous pressure. And I can say, yeah, ordinary people you won't see, but the man went through tremendous pressure, especially for what I've seen. 2008. But ordinary SEO said there be we have to do what we have to make sure say peace will prevail in this country. Because election Kenya any mind baby so when you make the least mistake number for ego streets you destroy the country. Okay. So you can't joke with people's votes. And yet to me in be vote awako to edi agro. Okay. And that's the reason why I mean say Afarijan did the best for this country in 2008. Idea. If I say yeah, we have somebody who has the tenacity and then the courage, the boldness of Afarijan. Me sure say election say na ya declare in same abahui anka me sure say beba nsa.
Nti oji dey say Juma EC this 2020 election we and kon thought in senior Afarijan and Kobe na.
There is Obia one is strength and the weakness.
But I say in South Mama Jane Mensa nye bold because Afarijan is a bold in general.
No, Jane Mensa is strong. His strength or strong in an angle in a way. And from what I've seen, my opinion, weak in a certain way. Afarijan also now no one his strength and any weaknesses. Now, Mama Jane Mensa his strength from what I've seen. The first interview I granted, I think it was on the election day or the day after, on the 8th. The first interview I granted, I said, this is the first time I've seen a seamless election in Ghana. Afarijan, okay, Onusu, did he have seamless election? He did his best, but the most seamless election I've seen in Ghana is Mama Jane Mensa. Seamless in the sense, even in the lead up to the election, na kasa by town say Akufado na appointing your own tea ebia obedi ama obewiem oberigi election na ma na Akufado didn't see her. I didn't see anything to prove to me say that was the case. Now in the lead up to the election, when was the last time electoral commissioner Mau app who come now plug it voters idea, you can see your name where your name is on the voters register. I know situation and social media and technology has improved. But so what I've seen is transparency. There's total transparency as far as Jane Mensa is concerned. But when me call police station also, yen like tin say first no. Baby office say now the voter population at that particular police station endorse the audience say splitting into A, B, C, and D. In the same police station, be oba unche online so vote na uko seamless, no problem. So be kuna obi mo bot to dey is na ye first ye hu be seamless. And I can say wa bake very beautiful cake. Cake no u bake we a efre owu no ba nia e kan say odi icing no ebegusu na ye fe. She failed to put the icing on it. Also the weakness no no.
Enti ya hwe nso otitum ana onyintum say yewura na Darko Kufuado oja 50+1 no and if it's 2 then when I was say other opponent party no because I think say the NDC had 47
point something
percent. So ye hwe no a uji say no ye sisi anase ankan obi de ankoyie nti yema me Jane Mensa ntoto na bani such that say amanyoku betima man home so that some work down court and I say it has been intimidated with one of the political parties.
This is the first time I had to about figures now easy editu abontino problem about. This is the first time. You calculate the voter you say total legal votes. So you two and then now you're calculating OB percentage problem about. Normally it doesn't happen. They are very, very careful. Say the figure they will put out there will withstand the test of time. Need you know anko yenisa. Mean to me can say assisi OB. Mean to me can say NCC OB. And yem Ampem na me to me akam. But nyame hu say ube odi figure no betu obe declare na problem about hu dey. Anko ye.
But Afibia so you declare abaye me da bia e ka se problem wo ho. E no kwama that was 2012 e ko dan court ni ade. Nti Afibia ni declare ma Afibia there's no way say ya can ba me aja to me claim
no, 2012 neighbor and say you declare no Akufo-Addo wanji antum. Wan ka se figure no strong. Wanji antum say be say na menya e. O say bia say won ti ase dia.
Okay.
Akwenya wo say we be court na wo dey wa say akoma court. Now now, did Akufo-Addo get 51 point something %? I don't know. But Yanya declare me problem as a Ghanaian. No matter what happens, say you dream Oman who first.
Okay.
And Nick say you dream young Juma be position amenya and say no, the first thing we have to think about after every election is the welfare of this country. Because this is the only country we have. You declare me. Me name say me as a political scientist, say even to go to court and have the court overturn an election is not common. It's a very, very difficult thing to do. But near young and this 4 year bisa and near fighting for say and say ye per se is now and answer and call back and admit say figure na me di buy no. It was wrong. Senebeya, Yebesa, the artist Akufado Diensu, now you call by and I call a second round. People or the international community or people looking on, or Omufi Sebia, Ghana democracy, no Sesia, Abaye, the beacon of no democracy in Africa. No. They will laugh at us. They will think, they will see that maybe we don't know what we are about. Ya declare we, Midian say, ya declare we are. For peace to prevail, I strongly believe, say NDC are winning parliament. I strongly believe that. When you plug in the figures and then the things that went on after at the polling station, you know, remember, parliament is declared at the polling station. So Niama Eko Kosu, at least about 5 seats. Asema Bahon, ya Chichi Obi say, you are recounted at least about 5 times. MPP ninu ye kan first one waluzu and this nina winning. You see the soldier 4 ni 2 be gina o say san recount. There is a procedure established clearly by the electoral commission. Say there's a certain percentage unya the vote difference no. Say if it's up at this particular percentage of difference, then a trigger recount. Now that near NDC no, it's way past that particular threshold. So there was no need for any recount. Waluzu. But one jam too. And also NSR recount too. You recount 2 first one. Now NDC ni vote total Eswati. Second one Eswati. Third one Eswati. Fourth one Eswati. Fifth one. And NPP ninu ebe overtake. So now we are parliamentarian now. Will you be happy? Now, apart from Enu, there are about 4 other seats problem about. What to me who say clearly say bia kananabi and ekosu. People were trying, doing everything to prevent say NDC majority in parliament. This is so similar to 2008.
But this MP before so I can say apai. Naka only the former MP say
no independent no ba obeka ho na for me na dey no buy okay. But there was one independent who the onu of MPP mu and the stand independent no win here. Nti Baomis onu obeka MPP for who the kan ho na for me na dey beka ho na omanya majority. That's what they are. But NDC will feel cheated. They are feeling cheated. So for peace to prevail, we can say
but
yes.
Green TV so now here you didn't come on every Green TV and they brown you ra Kawasan and then you didn't come afa abatwa ye 2 year 20 year aba bepim semria e go so ye bobo ye pese yeti ase ne hu ne course supporting e abatu no nti na to nsa afra yira Kawas se o meboa na hwe nchire mu se apai na se bia from MP no the fact so free MP abanyoku no no obadwane the MP abanyoku no then to be having the majority in parliament.
Yes.
So
there will be a very slim majority who compared to the former immediate past parliament now. There are very, very slim majority in parliament. But still, it's majority anyway. It's majority anyway. Now, the reason why me can say yen che abanu. Me vote skirt and blouse.
okay.
Akufado is my friend. He knows. And then I voted for Akufado and voted for the NDC parliamentarian. I voted skirt and blouse. So Oshu Abatona Eko Suna, who said for the first time in this country, Ghanaians didn't want to put power in one party's hand. Ghana voted skirt and blouse. Majority.
But you were NDC person, why do you vote skirt and blouse?
Yeah, because me per Oman in Nkomo.
But so Oman area John Doman Mahama Bebuya and when Muni as an NDC a person, strong NDC person, no,
but
to skirt and browse.
I don't know, but to me who said in 2016, I campaigned against him. Not because I don't like Mahama, not because I don't like NDC, not because I've stopped being a member of the party. No. But before say Asemunu Edinuhaba, before say me member of NDC, no, I was a Ghanaian. When I stopped being a member of NDC, I will continue to be a Ghanaian. So for me, a very important say obey Ghana ni first. Do your mind who first before say obey the party. Now, Niamia say I'm standing for this country. What is best for this country? Ewo MPP mu, ewo NDC mu, omu buo Oman ye. Both it's in the MPP because MPP
for more money.
NDC phone so omu ambu Oman ye.
But for now, what you to Mr. Nanadanko Akufo-Addo, Ebu money to Abaman so to us.
No,
man. That's why you voted for him.
No, I didn't vote for him. Say Wayad. I voted for him to separate, to divide the president. Or not, he is the president. So let us leave him there. But let's take majority, the power of majority from him.
Okay.
And give it to NDC. That's if Ghana is able to do that now. And can mind because ye. Problem na ye o Ghana no say. Who the power no etu emebunu baako political party baako nsemo ha. Enu na the corruption eba. Imagine say you are the president. Our president was a lot of power, tremendous powers. So, and now the parliament appeals to Amano. Majority. So what do you think is going to super so now we are nominating the third arm of government, the judiciary. On the control. So all the three arms of government, executive, parliament, and judiciary, according back. Normally, democracy calls for both to be independent. Executive is independent of parliament. Parliament is independent of executive, both executive and the judiciary. But you have fuse. We have fuse. We are practicing what we call fusing of powers in Ghana. And no need corruption because in 2016, they say the system now you're running is not about changing Mahama. Mahama is not a bad president. Akufo-Addo, Mama was not. Akufo-Addo is not a bad president. But who the Pope? Oh, Pope no. Me a Catholic. The Pope no is an embodiment of holiness. So there will be a Pope. That's the image we have. Pope is like Jesus. That's the image we have. But yenko for Pope mean to me can't Jesus no. But yenko for Pope. Now yenko Pope embe president of Ghana. Oh, on the same system of governance we have. Within a year, we'll be calling the Pope corrupt. Somebody who was clean. We'll be calling him corrupt. So, Akufo-Addo fought throughout the 4 years to present an image of corruption-free, clean. NDC did everything to make sure, say, you can't Ghana phone say, or you're corrupt. Identity. Because the system now, you didn't Akufo-Addo abetus. Me can say, it's not about changing NDC to MPP. Yen Pam Mahama, never Akufo-Addo betusu, betunasu. And never solve your problem. And solve problem. Me can 2016. Akufo-Addo betunasu. Then I hear exactly what I predicted would happen is what happened. It's like I'm not a prophet, but it's magic. It's science. Politics is science. So, if you run a certain political governance, devoid of checks and balance, not checks and balances anymore. No matter who you put at the helm, it will never be right. Okay. Now to change the system, until I vote to skirt and blouse. So,
maybe say me who skirt and blouse. I think the Ghana for no. I think this year elections no. You should as we bring now to a basket and blouse.
Yes.
Our crampo to be.
Yes.
The members and the MPP parliament no man ye juma yi and also then buy it basket and blouse.
No, but
Ghana.
Yeah, one man near the most famous one, Japan way.
You see this guy. Though eco parliament. For approval.
No, but
MPs endorses those things.
And yes, sir. And yes, sir. People were against MPP parliamentarians. No. But near Ghana and say, Omu chair power no. Omu G some of the power from MPP. No dia ma NDC. So that's the only way. Oh, say Akufo-Addo T or a president. Now on kita majority in parliament, there's nothing he can do that will harm this country.
But Iraq was say NDC for before parliament, you know.
Yes.
National Nana be president.
Yes.
I mean, body be the Ghana.
In 2008,
because there's no way say NDC for Rebecca be okay. Approve ya much way, roadway, project way. There's no way say NDC for him approve. And president be just obey say anyman.
Matthias, Sana misu na midwin. 2008, Prof. Beko second round. I'm the one who coined the message because you are winning parliament. We can't just let the message go. Say we have won parliament. That's the key for Prof to win the presidency. That's what I thought. I thought, say Ghana's democracy. I was just fresh from Canada and all that. I was 2 years in Ghana at the time. So I thought, say, Ghana democracy is just like what is practiced, in the West. So the majority and then the minority, they work hand in hand with the executive. But Nyame from 2008, 2012, 2016 till now, they say there's a phrase: "Winner takes all." Sana yeti democracy has. Winner takes all. You can do whatever you want with it. That is not democracy. Nyaye practice you Ghana no winner takes all no, that is not democracy. And to me ma oman enko ye. Say ye pese oman enko ye a. E say den say an ye ran that mean the symbol of justice a balance. The oman be symbol of justice is balance. There's a reason. Ya bra bom oman ni bomu ni bibie mu no, it has to balance. In democracy and in government say government I say we have constructive opposition. Constructive opposition now obey acting as checks on the executive. But see no system no. Ni aye running no. Say Akufo-Addo majority in parliament. Ni o de be parliament bia o mess tampo. Now also parliament super bia omu no majority. Omu ye no mu de come Akufo-Addo obe rubber stamp it for them. That's what we have. NDC did the same. I'm not blaming MPP for that, but that's the system we've been running. Oh, that system now, yeah, you saw Ghana has and una higher. But see, no, you will be side question, and I mean answer. Oh, say, Akufo-Addo is the president, but only majority in parliament. Now, say Akufo-Addo would be a parliament for approval. He knows say he doesn't have a majority. So before so the agenda bekono, so make it sure. Say dia midi come parliamentarians. It has to be in the interest of Ghana. Because if it's not in the interest of Ghana, they will not even look at it. But that's the checks and balance. Now, say Parliament nso ye bibi. No mu de be kwa two president ni table so a. So mu make sure say ni ayedi kwa two president table so it has to be in the interest of Ghana. And yes, answer a president on share. The system we run now, both parties, NDC ruled in the interest. Mahama ruled in the interest of his party, and Akufo-Addo is ruling in the interest of his party. And who is losing? Ghana. So your chair powers no more. We will act as executive will act as checks and balance on the parliament. Parliament will act as checks and balance on the executive. Now, say Akufo-Addo never appointee chief justice and attorney general and chief justice. So appointee. Now, majority, MPP, NDC majority in parliament, if say, "Niawa appointing on to me and some money here," they will never approve it. That is a check on the presidency. Go back and then bring somebody who work in the interest of this country.
President.
Because now a parliament has no interest. Interest say Akufo-Addo say no. They don't have that interest. They have the interest to do what is in the interest of Ghana. That's what Parliament will do. Vote, election in 4 years. So, say they don't act well, they don't act in the interest of the country. And now MPP 4 say last election, NDC 4 they were dropping like flies.
I do a practice that. Sir, democracy. It's
a hybrid. It's in our system.
Okay.
Yeah, constitution. They were very wise enough to put that in our system. Or maybe so. Say our system of governance now we practicing in This is our system of constitution. Answer now you have a different system.
Okay.
But ye Ghana nyamia shrayen say omo tro constitution no emaye no. Omo do very far. Say ebia Ghana we are young. Afina ye den ye tutu ye nan ye young democracy. Afina ye tutu ye nan ye ba. Nti ye no easy. Say ne be ya. Say we anye djuma.
Okay.
Ye betumi afa second one no. But your over here is no. When you are 45 years, you are sound mind, as I can see. You have good health, as I can see. Se o stand this is o pese o di president. O stand na you vote over president. You don't need a political party to be president. Se no, to me, ideally no, I want an independent president. Independent na me pe. But yan to me, any time no, to me, na independent na ba no, a gradual process. Se no, yan to me, I am independent na ba no. Akufado ne wo ho yen januma ne wo ho but yen clipping the wings
and now
the parliament
and now this move Ghana and so abana.
Yes, we have to act in the interest of this country. Say enko year, let us think. It's like a think tank. Let us sit down and think yen share system now ne ebetumi aye na etumi assistant governors no mo ase na be ya oman ebekoye. That is the prime objective of Move Ghana.
Yeah, election violence, APP. I think the 26th election violence and the course. So, if you more, I think they calculated probably 5 and the firm
Yes.
And now you are saying say elections in the course is perfect, it's clear.
Man can't say it's perfect. No election is perfect. But this one, compare this to previous elections. The violence, I've seen some. 2008. What happened in 2008? You don't want to know. Now, it was rough. It was rough. Now, me can say 5 people, even 1 person dying is too much for election. Say nipa bakumbewu for election is too much. Ideally, what Move Ghana will try, say, we'll go through an election, not a single soul will be lost. That's what we want. So, me can say 5 no. A better chain before, but it's okay when you compare it to the violence that happened in previous elections. This I say is seamless, but it is better than what we used to see before. People have no amount for N2 NC Street here. Meti say NDC for Munkikan. Now meti say Omanti and go street because former President Mahama doesn't want them to. That's what I don't have.
But demonstration be brave because I think Kumar demonstration because
but very peaceful.
But it's a demonstration. Police headquarters. I could see some say Nkofu government demonstration. So in other words, ensure that you peace.
Only say President Akufo-Addo he saw a note to protect every single life in Ghana here. Okay, and then to protect every single life. So what I will implore him to do. Say, give to Caesar what is for Caesar, and to God what is for God. Matthew 22, verse 21. Give to Caesar what is Caesar's, and to God what is God's. I am against, I will repeat, I am against undoing the declaration. We have to think about Ghana first. If you undo how, we are going to ridicule ourselves before the international community. Almost 3 years. Almost 3 years. So yanya declare no dear. Yen Germano. But onusu President Akufo-Addo no. Ma anything to take what is Caesar's from Caesar. Give what is Caesar's to Caesar. Say NDC are winning parliament. Jamon. President Akufo-Addo should think first about this country. And President Mahama, I know he wants to be president, but if he's thinking about this country, the welfare of this country, he would not like to be a president on the blood of, of people dying on the streets. I don't think President Mahama is such a person. Odame, so yes, he didn't win. Somebody is declared. he should accept it in good faith. I will say that acceptance, that is the heart of our democracy. I'm for baby, fair baby. Into on Jin Tum, President Mahama, on Jin Tum, but President Akufo-Addo onsu, near Caesar, on German Caesar, Senebeya, or Mayin, and then that is we're going to have a very beautiful government. I'm for doing say bia o mani to me who can ha say to me bo ma ebe call you papa yen try that. Sometimes some change is difficult. I'm for slow change, but if you are bold enough to say, oh, this is, let's try this, for all you know, that will be better than everything we have tried in this country before. Yen try or mine, it will be governable. Your parliament, any president will be Juma hand in hand. They will do what is in the interest of this country. For the first time, you see parliament working for Ghana. You see the president working for Ghana. Say Japa, Japa, any example. Is that in the interest of Ghana? No, it is not. It is in the interest of one group of people. You see, being in the family, it is the interest of one group of people. If they didn't have majority, if MPP didn't have majority in parliament, do you think they can even think about a Japa? But whatever deal you have, will have to go through parliament. NDC have already started crying. Imagine they have majority in parliament. And the MPP will not even dare to do a Japa. They won't dare. Akufo-Addo will not dare to even think about a Japa.
We memfa we mra from ni na ntia se obi o dwa so bia obi o ti do betima tia se yama se NDC for a majority in parliament.
Yes.
And TB Biomon ba approve. Na se bi papa bi wo ebia na Darko Akufo-Addo president eni so de ko. Na mo approve na so mo ko twen ye ko ye twen ema ye ko ye twen ema. O man ne be ka echi de ne mo me wo se ye ni nyina be ka echi ro. Ira ko ka.
But on him encourage because say ni Akufo-Addo president di parliament no. If it is the interest of this country.
But opposition party
no, the way no. On him the this problem no ba.
Mitiopa.
Power na di two back for nsem no. And this problem no ba. Normally no say me use the word be constructive opposition. But because we put power in one party, there's no near majority near bia them say this we can have our way. We can do whatever we want. Minority have no say. We have our way. Okay? No nyombe kasa besi from kon beti in sobeto near majority no person mu no. At the end of the day enu no meye. Sa na ekoso sesia. Say on. Now say ban say enu ni sura usro say bia say Akufo-Addo a very good plan, very solid plan bia I bet me aboa omai. So I bet me aboa omai no the core parliament. And I'm say only majority in parliament no. NDC for na majority in parliament o mu nhwe. No, because Ghana etie o. Nya ye bia no all the governors and everything no. Ghana etie. Akufo-Addo nim say plan now or the core parliament no. It is in the interest of this country. So the core now end this phone say yeah majority into near even though it's in the interest of the Ghana no yeah and I sign man no.
Okay.
O mine no and a bo more time. What's in the make and there's nothing the MP and NDC majority in parliament can do but to work with the president. So but you see no the minority doesn't work with the majority. And then the majority and then the executive they don't work with minority. Whatever they want is what they do. They see Akufo-Addo ne kan. Oh yes, speech. I took one line from his speech. Or kasa ya or say from Niawe Hunu. Akufo-Addo is seen onu na eti esro at the apex of power. From security intelligence ebani ho, national security ebani ho, whatever it is ebani ho, biena all the investigate ebani ho. So near cost war my ebani ho. And now no bien and no can say see from what I've seen. Me who say Ghanaians want both parties to work together. Is that not what we are saying? So how can both parties work together if Akufo-Addo insists on taking parliament from NDC? On one account, so if you really want, if you really know, Nyawuka and say Ampa say what who say Ghana 4%. NDC ni MPP omu enye juma together say nebe o man be cost no say one kasa wa kansa dia oh ye ni ebema both parties no work together. The only way both parties no to me work together and say ukita presidency now what jam majority ama NDC because the two of you, the two bodies working together.
Okay.
Yen to me, enfa the third arm of government. Yen to me on for bia. Ebeye ebia unana anao papa. Unana no attorney general. It's not in the interest of Ghana. The majority in parliament, which is not your party, will not approve it. They will work with you so that obe fa obia. Obe bow and yes, they will go against nobody baby. No, they will vote against the person. No, that's not constructive. But I'm making sure say niawudi banu, nipa wudi no banu. Yaji atum say we obetumi aboa yen nyina ama oman no akoso yi. They will approve it for him.
Okay. All right. Ugusu Green TV. About to just ended elections across 2020. Home and that's when South Iraq was and so Omra na yen team ye ni enhwe send about on the coin so be better than fire. And church so ye de ahoma ye di adwuma na be mamo 0241520000 ego screen so na mo fra wo TV set no no lulu kakra e de mama se na be metime e no edinko papa kasa fi de kase ye so ego so edinko montemre no so be bia hama tum na so watumi afre na fodo adwenkyere reviews, your thoughts, your comments nyina na de aba na ye dinko mo e wo fia no mo say electoral commission yes you mama mensa na declare all the parliamentary wini or the constituencies nyina no is it a good practice and is it because most of the time nyina no we are better so German as I say we knew a parliament offense easy one of we just say we just call them, gazette them, and then they go start their work. And is it a good practice for Ghana to practice that?
Yes, it is. Ideally, seminar anka will separate the both elections. You vote on one day, but first no, you come boom. You be vote on one day because that time you see any scanning and nuntina yen assassin be vote way vote to parliament and vote to play and vote to play now vote twice on one day. I don't think that is a good practice.
Okay.
Own him. The one of the most mature democracies in the world, America. Every 2 years they go for election. Own him nenti. Say you vote to omu system in such a way say every 2 years no a group of Congress people omu 4 years na iwie. Now ebia one half of it. Yes, say vote to mom. Half no more after no more 2 years. Say 2 years become one. No more than 4 years now vote. So every 2 years. So one of the 2 years meets with the presidential election. What? The reason why they do that is they say votuma will now be transfer. 2 years no be sure 2 years is enough time. You be sure duma wo ye. Ye sure na enko year. You clip your wings. Omejipa no be free ho. And now ye sure so na enko year no more ba abaso no me dey asa piso ama wo. Say continue with the majority. But when you use majority no emfa mboa ama oman no ebeko so a. They will clip your wings and take it from you. You have to force and work hard and get it back. Okay. Sound. Right. Now, say to me,
hold on, I'm my number into Jennifer. Telephone so I'm sharing no one person don't views and comments. Brebiano. One from Iraq, I was with Fiano. I send me a course to be our one part time when my father to 2 in Ano. But to me, so afraid now, or adventures so at about. You better the Yanamo, Bako, Edemo, Papa, and T number near 0241 52 0000 0241 520000. But me afraid of the church so Ediaba na Nkomo. But before I'm for you na Yanko. Right. Good evening. Good evening, sir. All right. Good evening, sir. Oh, yeah, to me, Nkomo. Mr. Sir, offer me a TV set now, Mr. Odame, ye. Efimu and I saw the pia bonta na so dum TV de kra na ntimi edi nkomo na fi adwenche bia wo bia no e fa bra na menua ye nto ankomo de nso kama pa en fa for edi ho no mo hello, good evening. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, mpacho wudi ni bia o frefi
me frefi ashama.
Okay, but yes, me too pa na wudi ni say
mpacho na me bisa say David Nati.
Me too, but you meant TV no so tie mo phone no so ne Nkomo David. Why?
Me did David Nati.
Me too, fi yanko.
Na me bisa say.
Too bad. All right. What's your for 0241 5200000241? All right. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, much we didn't baby of Frevi.
We didn't do. I have a Kaswa.
Kaswa, but you want to meet you, Payanko.
Papa, Ninja, Mr. Kawas, and Sasam, apply to a digital year. Say a shumo paradia, I end this in Yabano. Ninja, because I say, even though anything, yeah, 1 year office swarm, oh, you see, am I, you see, and Ninja, I know, by many delay, Mam, delay and an abandoned. Mamma chiari ba come ciò. Si sa no, bana fu un yanza. Nenci abana ama benese wato skirt and blouse in ya say. And yes, skirt and blouse no. Sana batawo sana kanu no. Most nanga nenci wato abana. But we give say abana. I am people the NDC me win abana.
Okay. That's it. That's all, Papa. But offer 1 minute. I be doing commenting. One semono. Nobody teacher, Papa. Edema. If I for the honour. Right. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. All right. Good evening.
I am from Eunice.
Okay. Eunice, but I'm meeting Power Dama Monko.
But hello.
Meet you, Pa.
Not the mechanic. Now, I say, will be a winning president, parliament to be a winning, a greater cry, and not a greater cry. On one already president. But on one movie, figure a ball, a cry, any border region, any command. Now, we calculate. People said last 4 years and after last 8 years. Now over the year, over the declared, you know. Speakers, yeah, 60 speakers today. But wait, you won't speakers, Mike BR on the name. I didn't know any yes, sir.
Okay.
After then we are recording that.
That's Papa. You want to be come up idea. I'm all right. That's Papa. And for preference, so Odi no more. All right. Yes. Good evening. We didn't baby of Frefi. Hello. Good evening. We didn't baby of Frefi.
Hello.
Yes. Good evening. We didn't baby of Frefi.
Line in your car.
You. Yes. Much we didn't send out Frefi. Yes. Yes. But you didn't send everything.
Hello.
Yes. But you didn't send everything.
Hello, Kazafi, Russia, that's my.
Yes, that's one. But you meet your pa. Who didn't say?
Russia, that's me.
But meet your pa, my uncle.
You need for England.
But you meet your pa, my uncle.
But yeah, Professor Nick. And no crap, Papa. And no crap, Papa. Yes, let it see. Your before parliament, man of the credential, you didn't one day. You know, the end of the boy. No boys get them down. Maybe to me, said, I say, and it's the boy. Now I'm up with you, where parliament would be a president of who say. Presidential. Almost far. You know, we are according to the best country. Who into a SPNA here. Also, I share no one pretty much to put them.
Yes, sir. That's Papa. All right. But you didn't send everything.
Hello.
Yes, we didn't send everything.
Yeah. Hello?
Yes, we didn't send everything.
Your friend in Mensa, I'm a friend from Westland.
But you meet your pa Mensa, my uncle.
Your friend in Mensa, I'm a friend from Westland.
Mate, my uncle.
Papa no Casano. Nyango Pushana pa. So, with the president of Ghana, I like it. na woni mo na me ka tem bi say bibi bi say IGP say ya to ne so aba awa Ghana ha ka me peta e di say dia no ka say ya the power ni nyina ma nipa ba ko a e ha adwe no me ne ya adwe me ya MPP ni ba pa mapa at times se me hwe MPP amambuo na me hwe NDC na me de toto ho a obi a woni mistake but me ha na I MPP no wo ne no ma bi ya kakra NDC but say power na wo kan de me ne ya 100%.
Okay.
Because IGP when I open normal the when I open now majority in parliament is what saying there. I just said ya wo ya bia no bia no wetimi kan wasem.
Okay.
Oh.
That's
it. Man ya adwempanya mi hira na mu.
Yeah, that's it. Yen fa frefo chatwo na yen fa ofre no so. Right. Udini say na frefin. Yes. Udini say na frefin.
What do you have from John? Mr.
Mitio pa monko.
But you have from John Mr.
Mitio pa anti monko mitio.
But you dear papa ne canon, but you are right pa. Hello?
Mitio pa. All right. Yeah, friend.
I mean, we call that we just have education. No more edumamra o my no bianya binye. Na anya say ebia edumamra o my ma na say obianya binya no na ebenye ka here ma na that education dey am na obiatu jintu say your friends whether Kufadu na pa mama na pa you obia je to parliament when yes dia obia edum.
Okay. All right. Ever friend no NCR no say na Yemra Studios na era kawasa in Nkomo. Be na friend no match on agent so e dey aba. And if you so general comment e twa to a we dey magana for you.
One particular caller offer the sister offer. No can say normally near all winning Greater Accra. Or no winning or very observant.
Okay.
Most of the time me say Obia winning presence. There's a reason. Because the voter population in Greater Accra or the Greater Accra to work. So to me it will be difficult to claim you won the presidency without Greater Accra. Until you all kind yes
right. Ti aha and the commodity nyina edi AC Yeraka was and ono and so our friend say o boy na about to course yi na watwi ma 2020 election course nyina no o boy me dey say anche buni nyina da ma Ghana for na hwefo nyina so frɛ so body badwin che so ba so da nyina ma say o final comment I will catch Ghana for nyina
and my final comment because I will beg many both candidates ebekasa both President Mahama Mebonotia, say time and also. Former President Mahama, you've come, you've done your best, you fought a good fight, but if you really think about this country, please, I beg you, think about the welfare of this country. Jinia Abanu Untum, ya declare you. Oh, you live to fight another day. Don't let us be ridiculed by overturning things. And Midibema, Madam Fu, His Excellency President Kufado, Madam Fu Pami Penasem, is a very good man. Now, say near Caesar Diano. They say I had in Yamidian, one away Yamao. The near Caesar Diano, Mesro Bebre, Former Caesar, na Asundre, Emba Oman.
Madela to aha na djuma de nyina AC na sekese nkoma the production team nyina na fe so aboafo so mo so asema djuma de kase we edebra mo di am je so a ene Ampem Darko Odame nyame adoma ya woda enyumbe no ngotwe nkopem na nkron beso so de omamu nkomo no ede abro eni ti kosohwe Green TV ne no bebre pa ede ma makra mo nyina
Asampayetia Obayan